Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Tyrese Gibson disappeared August the 22nd, 2020. He was last seen at his residence, picked up by a young lady named Brianna. 4 suspects have been arrested in the disappearance of Tyrese Gibson. The 4th suspect will be tried as an adult. Any information can help. If you know anything, please call Jacksonville Police Department, 903-586-2549. If you see something, say something. Hey family, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Please hit that thumbs up as you come in the building. If you have not, go back out, hit the thumbs up. We are early. I came on here for a reason. Come join in the conversation. So we got a new person in the live. It says, I hate everybody. Somebody in here with the name I hate everybody. Well, that's all right. That's good. That's your name. We'll greet you as I don't know. Your name. You hate everybody. But no, this is not a new case. This child came up missing in 2019, you guys, and we're going to talk about it today because guess what? I guarantee you they just filed a missing report this week. This child been missing for 2 years. So no, it ain't nothing new, but it's new to the police now because they didn't even know the child was missing. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk all about it. I was going to suggest looking into this case. Yes, I actually was looking into something else. I've been on the conversation line all day with the Tyrese case, you guys, situation. And we got to some good understandings today. And so that's good. I appreciate everything. You guys know that my contacts has been giving me some trouble. So now I can't see. And so I'm not going to be wearing them. I got another pair. I got 6 more pair. I'm just thinking I put them in the wrong eye. I might try that. I might got them in the wrong eye where I just cannot see. But anyway, I can see much better now. How's everybody doing? Let me greet everybody that's in the building. And let me stroll on up because I want to see who's in the house. Because before I get to start talking, I don't want nobody's in. Oh, Sonia Watts is in the building. She was the first one in. How you doing, Sonia Watts? Ozzy's in here. Ozzy Warrens. I like to see an update on the Cash Gurney case and those whack people involved. Peace be with you and to us in 2022. Okay, Ozzy, I see what we can do for you. Wanda's in the building. Wanda, I just want to say good evening, everyone. Brown Sugar's in the building. How you doing? Brown Sugar's in the building. Zena Turber's in here. She's saying hello to everyone. Miss Philly G is in here. She says, good evening, everyone. Just wanted to drop in really quick before the live. Thank you for coming in, Miss Philly G. Miss Philly G. Crystal Powers in there dropping all of those emojis. Thank you. Thank you, Brown Sugar Philly G. So y'all come in here. I had started the live really early. Nancy LaRose is in the building. How you doing? Ruby Turner's in the building. Diane Harris, how you doing? Good evening to you. Marsha Poole, Marsha. Tina Powers is in the building. Tina Powers is in the building. And then we have, let's see here. Zan Rowland is in the building. How you doing, sis? I miss you, girl. Crystal Powers. And then we got Valerie Montgomery. Yes, she's up in here. Yes, she is. Diane is in here. And Cherie is in here. How you doing, Cherie? And then we have Cherie Johnson. Avalanche is in here. Avalanche is in here. I don't like nobody, period. You're late. It's not just coming out. What's just not coming out? What do you mean what's just not coming out? It was an update like what? 4 hours ago? So yeah, it's been out 4 hours ago. Okay. I was in communication when it was coming out. Come holla at us, sisters in the house. She says, Maz and family, hope you had a great day. All right, Connie Branch is in the house. Good evening, afternoon. SP and Maz and everyone else. Rhonda Hayes is in the building. Lisa Calhoun, Batcave is up in here. How you guys doing? And Zan is speaking to everybody. Jackie Bartiz is in here. She's saying hello. Little Linda, she says, so sad that fire in Philly. Oh, man, that was a sad thing, wasn't it, you guys? That's terrible. Come holler at her sister said, I shared. Freddie Johnson is in here. She's saying that she loves somebody. I don't know who she loving. And then there's Tracy Ann. I know, Freddie, I hear you, girl. She said she loved me, y'all. I don't know. You know, love is action word. But anyway, Tracy Ann says, I was going to suggest looking into this case. Yes, let's look into it. Peggy Toe is in here. Sugar Mama is in here. I'm missing some people. Monique Hall is in here. I just passed some people. I'm so sorry. My thing just strolled right on up. And it just did what it wanted to do. So don't blame me. Blame my computer and the person that's trying to work it. I don't know what I'm doing. Peggy Toe. But we're going to figure it out. Sugar Magnolia is in the building. Hey, Magnolia, how you doing? Dime a Dozen is in here. How you doing, Dime a Dozen? And then we got Phyllis DeHart in the building. Miss Dee Dee, Cassandra, Life in Abba Crazy is in here. We got a lot of new people. Hey, SP. She ain't new. She even knew who I was. She said, hey, SP, Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to you too, Cassandra. Cassandra. She said, hit that like button for amazing new things, you guys. Soldier Girl is in here. All right, Lisa Taylor, Miss Dee Dee. Sheba, how you doing, Sheba? Sheba Baby. Tracy Ann. All right, we got Lily Julania Berry. Julani Berry, how you doing? That's part of family. I just can't say her name. Gloria Bates is in here. Yes. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. If you didn't, hit a thumbs up. Please go out, hit a thumbs up. I don't know how many thumbs up we got. Let me go look because y'all be doing some. It doesn't tell me. Okay. You don't want to tell me? Fine. Just hit the thumbs up so we can get our people up in here. Share. If you haven't shared it live, please go out and share it live. Avalanche said, I share. You guys do your part. Do your part. Share it live. You guys do know that certain times of this year, all through the year, we got 7 months. Sometimes it'll be the first 3 people come in, we're going to be giving them gifts away. First 3 people or something do to share, we're going to be, you got to say you share though, because we got to know that you share. Because I know y'all ain't not going to come in here and start doing some lying now. I just know you're just not going to start doing that. Thank you, Sonia Watts, for taking care of the light work for me. Thank you very much. That's what Maz is supposed to do. Anyway, you guys, Curl Small is in here. How you doing? They coming back in here. Well, she put him in timeout. And then Zen went in there and took him out. You can't play around with these people. When they come in here and they say something we don't even understand, it's not that we're mad at them. You just gotta just get rid of them altogether, you guys. You just that's what you just gotta do. You just gotta tell them, we're not gonna do that, but they they like coming in here. They do. They just love it. Anyway, you guys, they just want to spam our channel so much. Oh my goodness. What do we do? Why do they want to come in here? Pretty K is in the building. I don't care. Anyway, that's what we got mods for. You're not disrupting me. You're just wasting your energy. Thank you, Rhonda Hayes. She says, give me some tickets. All right. Tickets is always on sale after January the 1st. Rhonda got 2 tickets, and I'm going to give them to you right now, Rhonda. You guys, I don't know what we're going to eat tonight for dinner. So anyway, we'll worry about that. RHONDA. Rhonda, you're my husband's ex-wife's name, Rhonda. Here you go, Rhonda. 516634. Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda. There you go. Did you see your tickets? Rhonda, did you see them? They're the same number, 516634. Rhonda, you are in there. Bam. Rhonda might be my husband's ex-wife. Thank you, Latina. Latine. Thank you. Miss Davis. Thank you very much. She says, I'm ordering pizza. That's probably what we're going to do. So if you're in the chat, please put it in there. Give me a good idea while I'm up here. She said, I made chicken and soup and pepperoni melt for dinner. Okay. All right. Thank you, Connie, for sharing. And then we got Pearls of Wisdom in the building. Thank you. S. Hagen is up in here, you guys. Please let me know that you're up in here. Share. Debbie says, I'm late, but I shared it live. Thank you guys for sharing. Bake some salmon. Oh, man, I wish I could. I like salmon, but my husband can't. He can't do it. Cassandra Life in Abba Crazy is doing the dance in the cabbage patch. And, okay, cabbage and potatoes. Oh, yes. Let's see some people do some cabbage patch. Thank you for the super chat. Once again, thank you for the super chat. Rhonda Hayes. That is a beautiful dog. That's a beautiful dog. She says, we're having taco salad. We might have taco salad since we had tacos yesterday. So we'll figure out something to eat once I get off of here. You guys, I want to say thank you for coming in the New Year's. We are going to amp up this channel. We were trying to see on the other channel what was going on. And like I said, she said, cook okra, shrimp, stew, tomatoes, and hot links with rice. Ooh, I got all of that stuff. I got okra, stews. Girl, you almost tried to make a gumbo, didn't you? And I got all that. I got hot links, tomatoes. I got okra, shrimp, and stew. Stewed tomatoes. I got stewed tomatoes. Do you put it all together? Cook okra, shrimp. I got okra too, I think. I think I got some okra. Anyway, you guys, let's talk about this case. This is a sad case. Let's get off into it. We get off into it like 20 minutes after. Anybody's got any announcements, please let them be known. Please let them be known. All right. So there's this little girl. Her name is Harmony, you guys. Let's find her paperwork. Okay. Her name is Harmony. Harmony from Montgomery. Same name, Valerie Montgomery. Valerie Montgomery. So they just arrested the dad. I'm going to show y'all a picture of the daddy. If y'all don't already know what he looks like, let me take his picture real quick. Well, let's hear what they have to say. 1 hour ago, this is just in 1 hour ago. So everybody say, this is an old case. Yeah, it is an old case. It happened in 2019. The little girl came up missing. But tell me why they're just now filling out a missing report on this little girl. You're not going to believe it. It says the father of Harmony Montgomery, a 7-year-old, was reported missing 2 years after she was last seen in New Hampshire. So what they're telling you, she is just now being reported missing. She's been missing for 2 years. In New Hampshire. Her father has now been arrested in the latest twist in the investigation. Adam Montgomery, 31, was booked Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, so Tuesday was yesterday. So he was booked yesterday evening on an array of charges, including felony second-degree assault in connection with 2019 conduct against his daughter, Harmony. The New Hampshire Attorney General office said prosecutors have also charged Montgomery with 1 misdemeanor charge of interfering with the custody and 2 misdemeanor charges of endangering the welfare of a child pertaining to Harmony. An arrest affidavit obtained by the Daily Beast outlines a range of disturbing allegations against Montgomery, including that he admitted to his uncle, Kevin. He's got an uncle named Kevin, Uncle Kevin. Uncle Kevin, he told Uncle Kevin that he inflicted a black eye on Harmony in July in 2019, just months after the Child Protective Services granted him custody. Months after he got custody, he done gave the baby a black eye. Come holler at us, sister. I got you right here. She said, come holler. Come holler. I got you right here. Here you go. 516-591. You up in there twice. I done broke the lid. I'm going to have to get a new one. He says, I bashed her around the house, Montgomery allegedly told Kevin Montgomery, after stating he left Montgomery in charge of watching her infant brother while Adam was in the bathroom. So hold on. Let's find out who Adam Montgomery is, the daddy. And so he left Harmony in charge of watching her infant brother while Adam was in the bathroom. Prosecutors alleged the abuse was punishment after Harmony's young brother started crying, and Harmony was found holding her hand over the child's mouth to stop him from crying. So Harmony, being 5, because she would now be 7 if they find her, she's 7 years old, whether she's here or deceased, she still would be 7 years of age, you guys. So at the time, she was 5. And the baby was crying, so she put her hand on the baby's mouth to stop the baby from crying. Now, Kevin Montgomery, which is Adam's brother, previously described witnessing the aftermath of the abuse, including a black eye, to the Daily Beast. That abuse, he told investigators, included Harmony being spanked hard on the butt, her being forced to stand in the corner for hours, and being ordered to scrub the toilet with her toothbrush. On Wednesday, Montgomery's arraignment was waived. So he was supposed to have his arraignment this morning and was waived after his bond was settled out of court. So he had a bond settled out of court. In a bail order obtained by the Daily Beast, a judge ordered that he not have any contact with Harmony's mother, Crystal. Harmony's mother's name is Crystal, nor with his current wife, Kayla Montgomery. So he can't have no contact with the baby's mama and with his wife. While the bail order does not state whether he had retained an attorney, it notes that he reserves the right to request a bail hearing at a later date. Despite the break in the investigation, it was not clear if any of the charges directly pertain to the disappearance of the child. Police have said, however, that Harmony, then 5 years old, was last seen at a Manchester home after officers answered a service call in October 2019. Let's go back over that. Despite the break in the investigation, it was not clear if any of the charges directly pertain to the disappearance of the child. But police have said, however, that Harmony, then 5-year-old, was last seen at a Manchester home after officers answered a service call in October 2019. Okay, this is getting hot. Hey, Sugar Mama, how you doing? How's everything? Debbie Canada's in the building. But the arrest affidavit provides new details about the weeks leading up to the recent launched investigation into Harmony's whereabouts. Prosecutors allege that on November the 18th, Manchester's police received a call from Harmony's mother, Crystal, reporting that her daughter was missing and that she hadn't seen her in over 6 months. So Crystal did make a report that her child was missing. This is new because the reports that we got before had not nobody reported. So now we find out that Crystal did. Crystal being the mother. The call prompted a police employee to contact the Division for Children's, Youth, and Family in New Hampshire. It's called DCYF. That is Divisions for Children and Family in New Hampshire. The agency was unable to locate Adam Montgomery. So on December the 27th, DCYF notified the police they were unable to locate Harmony, prompting officials to launch an investigation into the 7-year-old. They soon learned from family members that she had not been physically seen since November 2019. The affidavit states among those family members were Crystal, who said she had not seen her daughter since an April 2019 FaceTime call. Crystal recalls that Harmony seemed frightened. The affidavit states Crystal explained to authorities that she lost custody of Harmony in July 2018, in part due to a substance abuse issue. Crystal said that both she and Adam had past issues with substance abuse. The affidavit says, adding that since she got sober, she had made several unsuccessful attempts to locate Montgomery and Harmony. For several days, the affidavit states police spoke to family members in an attempt to locate Harmony, including speaking to Adam Montgomery, brother Michael, who also raised concerns about the child. So Michael recalled during his last physical contact with Harmony and Adam, he had concerns that Adam was physically abusive towards Harmony. The affidavit states Michael recalled Adam was super short with the child, and he learned through other family members that Adam had given Harmony a black eye. So Montgomery's wife, Kayla, also spoke with the investigators on New Year's Eve. During that conversation, the affidavit notes, she said the last time she physically saw Harmony was in November or December of 2019. Before headed into work at that time, Montgomery allegedly told his wife he was driving Harmony back to Crystal, who was living in Manchester. So Adam had told his wife, Kayla, I'm going to take Harmony home back to her mama. So no wonder Kayla didn't say nothing. So Kayla claims she never saw or heard about Harmony after that day. So the affidavit states, notice she said she had not seen her husband since October of 2021. Now, Kayla haven't seen her husband since October 2021. So her husband left her in October 2021. November, December, now we're in January. That's 2 months. So Kayla admits that she had seen Harmony with the black eye in the past. However, she explained that Adam told her it was caused by one of the other children striking Harmony with a toy. So Kevin Montgomery, the great uncle, sounds like a bunch of lies, Sonia says. Sonia Watts said it sounds like a whole bunch of lies. Yeah. Now, Kevin Montgomery, the great uncle, previously told the Daily Beast he last saw the child in October 2019 after a situation at the home. He once shared with several family members, including the child and her parents. During the altercation between family members, Montgomery said Harmony looked like a scared puppy. Harmony was quiet. She wasn't saying much. Her great uncle added, when reached earlier Wednesday for comment about his nephew, Adam Montgomery arrest, Kevin Montgomery asked for the charges to be read aloud, stating he just found out right now about the news and that the suspect's father, who did not comment, was in the room with him. So they were asking him, hey, did you hear about your nephew? And Kevin Montgomery was like, hey, read the charges out loud. He here, so he can hear what's been said. I'll read it again to you guys. When reaching earlier Wednesday for comment about his nephew Adam Montgomery's arrest, Kevin Montgomery asked for the charges to be read aloud, stating he just found out right now about the news and that the suspect's father, who did not comment, was in the room with him. Was it his father? The suspect's father. That means Adam's father. That means Kevin Montgomery's brother. Okay, got it. Now, my only concern is Harmony. And from here on out, this is the only thing I want to comment about. We just want the courts to do their thing. And we are focused on Harmony, Kevin Montgomery said. Now, on December 31st, 2021, you guys know that is New Year's Eve, issued a missing report. Think now. This baby been missing since 2019. Now, but on December the 31st, 2021, authorities issued a missing child's report after learning of her years-long disappearance and launched an investigation to find the girl, who may be wearing glasses and is blind in her right eye. This child is blind in her right eye. The affidavit states that on the same day, New Year's Eve, authorities found Montgomery and a new girlfriend. So Adam, he's not with his wife. He's not with the baby mama. He got a new girlfriend. Because remember, he left her in October. Kayla said she ain't seen him since October, but he got a new girlfriend. Okay, authorities say that during a roadside conversation, Montgomery made contradicting statements, including that Harmony was fine and that he had seen her somewhere recently before later. I mean, he had not seen his daughter since November 2019, when her mother came to pick her up. Eventually, the affidavit states Montgomery stopped answering questions and did not exhibit much emotions or reaction to hearing that his daughter had been physically seen in 2 years. If I'm not under arrest, I'm leaving, Montgomery said during the December 31st conversation, according to the affidavit. Okay? So Manchester Police Chief Allen insisted on Monday the case was still being investigated as a missing person matter. I am in rescue mode right now. This is not a recovery. All efforts are focused on that Harmony is alive. Until somebody points to me that proves that she is not, we have to operate under the assumption that she is alive. Okay. Aldenberg said, help us find this little girl. Someone knows something. Do what is right and call in. I cannot improvise this enough. Someone out there knows something. In the days since launching the case, police have searched the home Montgomery once lived in A 24-hour tip line is already acquired, assisted from the FBI, and announced a reward of $33,000 for information about Harmony's whereabouts. So, wow. I'm unbelieving that already she got a $33,000 reward on her head. She been missing for 2 years. They just finding out what New Year's Eve? Today is only but the 5th. In 5 days, this child. And I know everybody's going to look at me and get mad. Blonde hair and blue eyes. But I'm just going to tell you what you're thinking. Don't get mad at me. It's just true. In keeping with the standards protocol, we are assisting the Manchester's Police Department with this investigation into the suspicious disappearance. All kids needs to be taken into consideration when coming up for missing children. Not just one, not just that. I'm sorry to say it, but it is true. Please don't make me say it. Let's start looking for all the kids. Let's start looking for the California City boys. Let's start looking for Tyrese. Let's start looking for all the kids that are missing. Put that kind of a award on all of them. And keeping with standard protocol. Because here's the thing. Here's the problem I got. There's foul play being done in this child. This child haven't been seen in 2 years. Now, you done already told a whole bunch of lies. You done said you done seen this child recently. You done said, you're jumping from baby mama to marrying a woman to leaving her, and she didn't even know you left her. She waiting on you come back home with milk or whatever. You done got you another girlfriend and living your best life. And you done told her, you done took the baby home to the mama. The mama says she ain't seen this child. She lost the child because of substance abuse. You should have not have even got the child because you got substance abuse. And then now look. In keeping with the standard protocols, we are assisting the Manchester Police Department with their investigations into the suspicious disappearance of Harmony Montgomery. An FBI spokesperson told the Daily Beast on Tuesday, noting that Manchester's PD is still leading the probe. We urge anyone with information about Harmony's current whereabouts to contact the law enforcement. Man, that is terrible. And I just want you guys to know this is just a tip on the side. Moscow right now, they're protesting, and they just declared a nationwide state of emergency. The whole country's going crazy over there. Just want you guys to know. Oh, and if you didn't know, here's something else. Not George, but Floyd, whatever his name is, George Floyd, George, the young fellow that died in Minneapolis, George Floyd. His niece got shot on New Year's Eve, you guys, in Houston. Okay? And there's a problem. There's a problem with that. The problem with that is the mom, okay, it's New Year's Eve. Everybody's doing some shooting, but somebody was shooting at his sister's house. And the little girl, 5, 7 years old? She got shot. Now she's doing okay. But they called the police. The girl's little mother, George Floyd's niece, mother, called the police. And guess what the response was? Like snails. Like, we'll see if we'll come. Just telling you. Okay, I know some people's getting mad at me right now. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay. So when they did the explanation of giving us the description of the child, they made sure to say she's blonde hair, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? But she is also blind in one eye. Anyway, I heard the most devastating thing today. I won't share it today. I might share it next Tuesday. But it makes me think that, you know, we do need help. We do need the police officers to help us. And we pay them to come in and facilitate and help. And yes, we do get mad because we expect them to do what they're supposed to do. If you want us to abide by the law, then be the law. Don't be part of the problem. Now, if you're mad because some officers got charged for the killing of George Floyd, okay. But the family didn't do anything. So somebody must have put some scare tactics onto his family. And in the midst of that, the little girl got shot in her own home. In her own home. So when you thinking that these people are suing the police department and their story go viral, that people just got paid, everything is fine, they're living in constant fear for their life and knowing that they cannot ever call the police, because we just got through talking about this, you guys. My mother, like I told y'all, my mother would say, don't call the police. I mean, it's crazy. How you doing? Tarian, how you doing? Hello. Nice to have you come in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you did not, please do so. And you can join the family. Subscribe to the channel. Anelia, they are devil persons. So what do you guys think? 38 minutes into the live. What do you guys think? I read you that. I didn't want to bring you some bad news, but these are the top stories of what's going on. There's another story also. There's an investigation in a shooting. Motivative killing remains unclear. A young lady by the name of Nadia and her son. She had a son that died from a drowning. Then they found her, another woman, and her other son killed in the house. You guys, I don't know what's going on with this world. I just really don't. If you guys want to see the little girl's picture, I'll show you her picture real quick. George Floyd's niece. She's in the hospital. She's going to be okay. I think she got shot in the torso, they said. Yes, that's George Floyd's niece. Matter of fact, it says Floyd's niece. Her name is Ariana, A-R-I-A-N-N-A. Ariana was struck by a bullet to the torso that pierced her ribs. The police did not release the name of the little girl, but the news station and other local medias identified her as Floyd's niece. Brown Sugar says, Freddie, don't play with me, sis. Love you. Oh, what's going on up there? Lord have mercy. What's going on? I just read something. What? Wishing her a full and speedy recovery. Yes, we're going to have to do that. Because, okay, so when I was telling you about, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, somebody said, did you take a speedball or something? No. I did take my medicine a little late. I should have took it earlier. I did just now taking it, and it does have my heart racing a little bit. But it says Harmony Montgomery, 7 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, blind in one eye, and should wear glasses, estimated to be about 4 feet tall and 50 pounds. Last seen in October 2019. Most recent pictures at approximately 5 years of age. Contact the Manchester Police Department with any information. If anybody has any information, please put this number in the chat. The number is 603-668-8711. Again, that phone number is 603-668-8711. So if anybody have any information on this pretty little girl, and she is beautiful, you guys. She's a very beautiful girl. This is Harmony. If you didn't look at the thing at the beginning, that's Harmony right there. She's blind in one eye. She's blind in the right eye, you guys. And Adam said that he gave her a black eye. I don't know why he said it. Thank you, Zan, for putting that up there in the chat. I know I got a mod up in here somewhere. SP News Nugget, I still back. Security got them trolls. All right. Hey, this is SP. What's going on?
SP, can you go to commercial break, please?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I apologize.
All right. All right. It's all good. It's all gravy. Y'all just kind of calm down. Just calm down. Everything's all right. Wow, that's messed up. Kenny Richardson said, her liver, lungs, and 3 broken ribs. She is George Floyd's grandniece. Her liver, lung, and 3 broken ribs. She is George Floyd's grandniece. Okay. Thank you for that information. Sonia said, I'm okay. Pooh Bear a little sick right now. I'm going to have to call and see if he's doing all right, you guys. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying up in here. All right. CPS failed another baby. Yes, they did. And you know what? Let me share with you this. You remember the little girl we was talking about? Her name is I don't know why I want to say Kamari. Yeah, Kamari Hill. That family is upset and said, if there was allegations and information about there was some abuse being done to the child, they should have notified the family and let the family know so they could have stepped in there. They were mad, and because I was like, why do you blame CPS? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to ask them questions, you guys. I'm going to ask them questions. I know. Do y'all like my hair? What y'all saying? Come on. Debbie Canada's got the emojis all over in the place. All right. So anyway, we got 2 cases that we're talking about here. We're talking about Harmony, and then we're talking about George Floyd's niece, you guys. If you got anything that you want to, I can share more on that story if I go back. I know I messed up a little bit, but let me share with you something. This was 3 hours ago. I'm going to tell you right now, this story is going to go viral everywhere. I guarantee it, you guys. The story is going to go viral. First of all, I'm going to tell you why the story is going to go viral. The child has been missing for 2 years. Okay? The child has been missing for 2 years. Okay, Nancy Grace argues the system failed in protecting the 7-year-old. Nancy Grace is already all over this. This just hit the news. Both stories are sad. Both stories are sad. Okay. Nancy Grace done already picked up on it. Missing Harmony, father Adam Montgomery allegedly punched and partially blinded the girl. They said he partially blinded the girl in the face, made her clean a toilet with her toothbrush. Now, somebody earlier today said that she's probably blind because of him. I don't know if that's true or not, you guys. I don't know. I don't have no clue. Cat Eyes, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Let me see what's going on here. Here we go. We're trying to get our channel back together, and then now, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to give no energy towards it. I'm just not. Now I see something. Harmony was reported missing last week, but police then discovered her whereabouts have been unknown, sketchy back since 2019. I'm going to focus on these kids. I'm not going to focus on all of that. Adam Montgomery, in alleged substance abuse with criminal records in New Hampshire and Massachusetts, assumed that the custody of his daughter in early 2019, according to New Hampshire's court. Documents released Wednesday after his arrest on the assault and the child endangerment charges. So they're not even charging him with anything else, because they're thinking that this child is alive. They're thinking this child is alive, you guys. Tell me something. What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? Hold on. Tell me, what do you think? Okay, I'm in the building. Now I can see what you guys are doing. All right, because I couldn't see what you guys was doing before. Lisa, how you doing? S. Hagen's in the building. And this disturbs me, as people can tell a story and hide between their addiction or whatever to avoid punishment. Why? Cheryl C. says, so where is she? Has she been in school all this time? No, she has not been in school. Cheryl C. says, so where is she? Cheryl, okay, where do you think she is, Cheryl? Where do you think she is? If he told his wife he was taking her back to her mama ain't seen the child. He done went on everything in his power below to this week's winner. Okay. All right. And things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Where do you think she at, Cheryl C? How you doing, Tammy? What's going on with you? I imagine that she may not be with us anymore. Right. 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 Exactly. If anyone knows about how many Montgomerys, please call or the whereabouts of Montgomery, please call the local authorities. See something, say something. The father is guilty. They have not charged him with anything. They have not charged him with anything. All right. Too much time to get rid of her. Yes, they probably will never find her. I mean, it's been 2 years. Trust and believe. But here's the thing. They can't claim her dead, because I was thinking about something. All right, Tammy says she's doing better, much better. All right, Tammy, way to go. You kick butt, girl. All right. Kind of how some similarity to the Cash case, like the one parent just left the child with someone else. Exactly. Buddha's in the building. How you doing? Buddha? What's going on? Nice to see you in the building. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming on in here. Just call me SP Buddha. Glad to see you up in the building. Thanks for showing on up. Make sure you join the channel. and be a part of this family. We're a big family over here. We talk about cases all the time. If you want to know, right now we're talking about a young girl. She's 5 years old. She came up missing 5. She's been missing for 2 years, since 2019. They just filed the missing report. I think it was around about New Year's that she was missing. No problem. And we're wondering why they just now finding out that this child is missing. Hey, Kenny Earl, what you doing? You up in the building. How you doing? Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up as you come in the building. And help our Anthem rhythm. Exactly. So this baby's been missing for 2 years, and they just arrested the father. And they got him on some charges like endangering a child and, interfering with custody. And then he got out, and he's out on bond. I don't even think there's a bond. I think there's just conditions. I think he OR'd out. There's another one. If 13-year-old girl goes missing in Philadelphia for a couple of days now, Philadelphia police do nothing. Mother gets a call. What are you talking about? What mother gets a call about what? Mother gets a call about what? You can always call in and share with us. And if you can't write it all in the chat all at one time, you can call in 316-553-3056. Sugar Mama says, I could bet her parents been collecting a check on her head. Oh, Sugar Mama, I ain't even thought about that. They're going to get in trouble. See, there was a little boy where President Obama was raised at in the little town is called, it's right next to Wichita. It's called Andover, Emporia, Andover, somewhere like that. Anyway, it's east of Wichita, but that's where Obama was raised at. Anyway, a little boy was in a foster care home, and these things stays in my mind, you guys. They really do. And so some foster parents, they adopted him. And he had some other siblings that was trying to reach out to him, and they would never let him talk to him or whatever. And the little boy would sneak off and call some kind of way, some kind of how. And anyway, they lost all records of him, where he was at or what was going on. Anyway, the sister continued after she got old enough to go try to search for her brother. Guess what? These people that had adopted him hadn't seen him in like 7 years, and then going to turn around and say that he was missing. They had been collecting checks for years and years and years. I'm going to tell you what happened, because a lot of people did not follow the case. Guess what? They got a fine to pay restitution. So they pay a certain amount of money back, a little here and a little there. That's all that happens. That's all that happens, you guys. They have to pay a little restitution. That's about it. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Galaxy and Star says, shaking my head. Lisa says, where's Harmony's mother? Well, Harmony's mother is looking for Harmony. Isn't that a pretty name? Harmony. Makes you think of summer, don't it? Don't it? Y'all in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if it makes you think of summer. Okay? This is how these people are getting away with this. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, laughing out loud. What is it, Kenny? Kenny Earl's in the building. What's going on, Kenny? Come on, you guys, talk to me. Y'all, we come in here and I try to tell y'all some of the things. 1, Crystal says 1, Lisa says 1. Okay, Brown Sugar says 1. Zan says 1. Galaxy, Nancy, Cheryl C. Yep, I tried to tell you. Same thing all over and over and over and over. Now, this is going to be a big old story, and people, all the other channels is going to pick this up. 1, human trafficking. She's too young for human trafficking. Cheryl said, we won't think you crazy. Come on and tell us, Kenny Earl. Well, some of us might. I don't know. See, Candy Richardson says 1. It all reminds you of that same. She even kind of favors the little girl a little bit. I'm just telling you the truth. Freddie says 1. Brown Sugar says 1. Debbie says 1. Cynthia says 1. Sugar Mama Philly. Tammy says no, SP, she's not. No, she's not what? She's not what? What, Tammy? Galaxy and Star says no, she's not. Why y'all say no, she's not what? Too young for trafficking? Oh! They take us at any age now. 5, 7? Yeah, I know. She's not too young for that, but I guarantee you that's not the case here. I just can't believe that. I just can't believe it, to be honest with you. I can't believe it. Is that what y'all think? Put a 2 in the chat if that's what y'all think. She's being human trafficked. No one did a welfare check. Nobody did a welfare check, Candy. Nobody. Kenny Earl says his phone dead. All right, Kenny Earl. We miss you, Kenny Earl. Buddha said, yep, the lyric name is what reminds me. Harmony? No, it's abuse. Rebecca says, yeah, SP, we need the link. Kenny Earl has info. What's the, oh, okay. Is that what they're asking for, the link? Oh, snap, hold on. It took me a minute, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm slow today. I'm so sorry. I'm pinning it up on there on the top. If any, Monica was DB. Monica was DB. Monica was what? DB. What are you trying to tell us, Kenny Earl? Monica was DB. Galaxy says, what? Kenny Earl, what is you trying to say, Kenny Earl? I thought that I was alone on that one. What? Come on, you guys. Come on. Debbie Canada says, too. Chrissy's in the building. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming on in here. You guys know we come on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 5 p.m. Central Time. Please start supporting this channel. Start supporting this channel. We're going to have to do something good this year. Kenny Earl, I thought that I was alone on this one. Daddy knows where she is. Molly said Daddy knows where she is. I know Daddy knows where she is. But do you know where she is? You know what I'm saying? SP News Nuggets cash case. What? What's going on with the cash case? Uh-oh. I got me a player. Come on, Cheryl. Come on in.
I think I know what he means, but I don't know if I'm correct.
Okay, what is it?
Because I believe Kenny was the person who told us a lot of information about the baby monitor video. I believe that was Kenny. So does Kenny mean in the baby monitor video, who people believed was DB? It was really Monica?
Get out of here.
That's how I took what he just said.
Kenny, is that what you're saying?
Because when who was it?
Little Linda
said that they thought that Brown Sugar thought that too, but she thought she was alone in that.
I have the flu. I'm just floating around trying to keep up. All right, Sugar Magnolia, you good. Brown Sugar says yes, Cheryl. Yes. Oh my goodness. Are you guys serious?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Stop. Wait. Because we thought, I don't know, like Monica and Cameron. Hold on, this has been a while. Monica was Cameron's mom, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Monica's
they would
Cameron's
have,
mom.
they both had dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have a hat on in the baby monitor video? It's like been such a while, I can't remember.
Well, let
But
me
like
see.
we know that
I've
that
got a picture.
person, we
I got a
know that
picture.
that person was disguised and like
I
made to
know, but
filter
she was
themselves and
skinny.
look
They were
different.
skinny. They were skinny though.
Monica's skinny?
Monica's not skinny.
Are you sure?
Monica's big. Monica's thick.
I didn't think Monica was
She's not
thick.
bad, but Monica's thick. He said his
I
phone
thought she was
dead.
like a little string bean.
Monica, see, Tammy said Monica was too big. Monica's not a
Really?
string. Monica, I got the video right here.
Maybe we need to go back, or Kenny needs to come
Let me
on.
see if I can bring it up.
I don't want to speak for him, but
I think I got one of the videos. I had to delete them because, let me see if I got any of them. Oh, I got it. You want to see Monica big? Hold on. Let's see it.
And I said, no, it's not cash. And when my son had went into his interview, Matthew was the last to be interviewed, he remembered all of a sudden, Mom has cameras. And I when you're going through something like that, you don't think about all of that. All you think about is your baby that's missing. And when they...
Okay.
see, we don't see like the bottom of her.
But I got pictures
She
of
looks to me, I'm telling you, she just looks like if she turned sideways, like you might not know if that's the lady or not.
Monica's big bone. We had pictures of her when she went to the site, and
really?
she even got big thick legs. Like, but you can warp you can warp pictures and videos.
Or
like
if they
make
had
you look
like
really
baggy pants on, you might not know.
Yeah. Let me show you. Evidently. Oh, Kenny Earl is up in the building.
Oh my God.
All right, Kenny Earl, what's going on?
Uh-oh. Hold on. I think I need to mute something.
I can't hold on.
I'm looking for the picture. I'm looking for the picture.
Do I need to mute something?
Okay, here's a picture right here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see her. Look at her leg.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My bad. No, that's not what I meant. Monica.
Oh, that's not what you meant?
It's a lot of things I figured out.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with just the regular crime first. Because it's more than one crime.
Okay.
It's two crimes. It's a crime behind this crime.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yes.
But this crime would never be able to be solved. That's the second part. I mean, well, it is, but it can, but
the original crime?
Yes.
Or like the cover-up crime?
What I told you guys was right. Everything is right about them switching and all this kind of stuff and the green screen stuff and all that. But it's more than one way to prove DB in that video didn't do it. Because it's like some stuff like I be talking so fast, like I have so much to say, so much build up that I forget stuff. So if you look at the very end of that video, if you notice first off, I'm trying not to give away the second part first. Well, if you play the video real quick, if you can.
Okay,
the kidnapping video.
With the crib, like the black and white.
If I even still got that because people were getting so. I've got one. I don't know.
SP.
Yes.
Oh, go back when Darian walked in and touched Carter and
Oh,
just freeze.
I can't. I can't
Oh
because
no.
it's already pre-recorded and I can't stop it. I wish I could.
Oh well.
But what part? Because I've got clips.
When he anytime he's in the room with Carter, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
In the daytime?
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
you want a picture or something?
I mean, I'm going to explain something about what's going on because people one thing people gets confused is that Darian went home and changed clothes. That's not what the kidnappers wanted you to think. They wanted you to think that he has on that outfit right there. Because the thing is, when he ran through the neighbor's yard, right? The neighbor said he had on blue Dickie pants, right? He had on blue Dickie pants.
I don't remember that part.
I don't.
Well, have you seen it when he ran through his yard? Have you seen the video when he runs around the corner, supposedly?
Who, you mean Cameron?
No, it's supposed to be well, yeah, it is Cameron, but Darian is supposed to be running through the driveway of the neighbor. Like he said he was exposing himself, and then all of a sudden he took off running and he called the police on him the day before.
When he was like creeping and looking in the fence?
You haven't seen all the videos of Darian?
Yeah, when he was looking through the fence.
Okay,
yeah, I remember that one.
That one is Honcho Bands. This is why this is Honcho Bands. I can go from each video and tell you. This is why this is Honcho Bands. Darian's hair is not. If you look at the video real close, if you look at him, first off, how he's walking. Have you seen the video of him saying, "I'm going to snatch your baby and run"? That is on. You can find it on his Instagram. You have to go through all of his videos. And you'll find a video when he's talking to this girl on Instagram Live. I think it's like his friend or cousin.
He made a song of that.
Honcho
Bands?
I don't know about a song. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he has the song on there and stuff, but it's a video. It's a long video. It's like about an hour long with him sitting there talking. It's like he's in a hotel room or something, for some game or something. I don't know, like he plays sports or something with a whole bunch of little young dudes, and he's in the bathroom and he's talking to this female. I think it's his cousin. And they're just talking about all kind of crazy stuff, messing with girls or something like that. And he said, I guess the girl's named Becky. He was like, "Shut up, Becky," or something. He said, "Tell her I come over there and snatch her baby. I'll pick her baby up and run," or something like that. But that one lady on another channel, she found the video, and I ended up finding the whole video. And if you watch the video, when he's talking about, if anybody else seen it, he has his hands in his pants, and he keeps leaning forward. He keeps doing his leaning forward motion, like towards the camera. And it's the exact same motion that the Darian video when he peeks in the gate, when he has his hands in his pants and he leans forward and peeps in the gate. You might not think it's him because how light the person appears in the video. But if you look, you rode past this gate. I couldn't catch it all the way. But on the other person's channel, that one lady, Kim, rode past. And I caught a snapshot of it. Caught a snapshot of the gate where that guy's house is. The gate is darker than what it looks like in that video. What he did was he played with the saturation or the contrast or whatever on the video and just made everything lighter than what it's really supposed to look. So it made the skin complexion look a little bit lighter. Because you notice, you seen that picture with Honcho Bands leaning against that brick wall with that blue jersey on. And then you notice you see him at the Bloom release. He's like a lot darker. It's like, hold on. Why is he so dark? That's like two different people, isn't it? No, it's the same person. It's just just plays with
the person who has the gloves on.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that is totally him.
Hi everyone. And I just jumped up because I did see the pictures with him running around the neighbor's yard on the camera footage and all of that. When he peeked in the gate and they said he was exposing himself and all of that, I did see that.
Because if you
and
look
I'm starting to think exactly what this young man's saying. They changed the contrast and all of that stuff, but we always believed, to me, I've always believed that was Cameron in that room with us.
It was both of them. It was Honcho Bands, and it
That
was
separate time.
and it was Honcho Bands. First who walks in is Cameron, then it's Honcho Bands. And I do have a video that explains stunt doubles, like, because the way I figured it out was I'm like, well, I was in conflict with myself. I'm like, is this Darian in this video? It can't be. I'm like, this is absolutely Cameron. But I'm like, his face keeps changing a little bit. Like, it looks like him and then it doesn't. I'm like, well, he has to be changing with somebody. And then Honcho Bands appeared in the picture for everybody. And how has his arm bent. Like his arm is bent holding that balloon.
And it's like the early morning when they sending them in there. And it just seemed like they told him, go check on the boys.
I'm explaining that's not him either. That's not him.
Are they up yet or something?
That's not him either. Because you got to think about this. You have never. How do you know that's Darian?
Well, I don't believe he did no crime or nothing, but only because of
what video have you seen of him?
You can clearly see the color of the skin is not the other. But Honcho Band, see, I don't know too much about what he looks like, but it was already discovered that Honcho Bands had big motive in it, as far as his music and everything.
But Honcho Bands is one thing too. He has a face guard on. It's a face shield on his face. That's why it's hard to make out his facial features. He has because everybody thinks that he's like playing with the earpiece or twisting his hair or something. No, if you pause it, when he turns and looks at the camera, his hand is like pinching something, but there's nothing there. It's a face shield, because he turns his head back forward and he looks up and he moves the face shield up, and then the camera does not snap. The camera does nothing, actually. I'm going to tell you what's going on with that. The camera is just stopped, and all they did was they took a frame out and they inserted like a red blank, just like a red blank screen. And then it flips back. That's all that's really doing. It's not even a real flash. If you just pause it, you go frame for frame. It's just a red screen, and then it goes back to the video. And he's balling his fist up. And I'm like, why is he balling his fist up? Why did he do that? I'm like, then I told you his arms got longer. I'm like, well, that's Honcho Bands. He doesn't want to touch anything. That's why everybody thinks he's pinching that blanket because it's like some pee or something. No, that's not what's going on. He doesn't want to touch the blanket. That's why he has gloves on at the balloon release. He doesn't want his DNA on anything. So he lifts it up, and then he puts it back down, and he fixes his glasses. He doesn't smell his hands. He fixes his glasses. Even the neighbor, the crazy neighbor who got all the videos of Darren, he even says that in the interview with so-and-so. He says, no, he fixes his glasses. He does. He fixes his glasses. And then he puts his hands out and he freezes because he's waiting to switch back to Cameron because he's not going to pick that baby up for real. So he goes back to Cameron.
Honcho Bands wouldn't, but Cameron would pick him up.
Huh?
Honcho Bands wouldn't have picked him up, but Cameron would have.
Right, exactly. And he does not look like Darian. So that's why they had to have him in the middle of the video, give you a smile, look at the camera like, hey, look, this is Darian. You got to make because why would you wear a disguise?
Picking the baby up and stuff. I never, ever, that is not Darian right there.
Because why would you?
The shot from the early morning, like after the crime scene discovered, like 7, like daytime, and the windows was all, sheets was knocked down and stuff, is when I'm saying, oh, was that Darian that went to check and he didn't bother nobody?
See that sheet. Why people see that sheet back there too. Later on, and it has that bar, right? It has that curtain rod. That curtain is there. That's what I said. It's a green screen. That is rolled out on the ground. And that
curtain, I believe, I can't really remember right. Actually, it was red, huh?
It's rolled out on the ground, and the floor is green screen right there because they don't actually because they're not going to put those shoes on to put their DNA in there. They're projecting those shoes right there because if you look real close, they keep like how like bad green screen like how it kind of sizzles, it like kind of like twitches. That's why he's moving very slow like that. That's why he's not moving so fast. That's why it looks like he's like, why is he moving so slow? Why is he doing all those? So you can't really tell. But if you look at his feet, is there. If you look at the reflectors on his backpack, if you really look at them, they disappear sometimes. The zippers disappear. That's an effect. Right. That book bag is still in that room. If you look at the pictures from the Daily Mail, it's right there behind that rack where those toys are.
Right.
The walls are, the paint bucket is in there is because they painted that wall. If you look at all the rest of the walls, that wall is very clean looking. They painted it. If you look at the carpet is changed. That is not the same carpet. That carpet is brown. It doesn't even matter if it's like what kind of camera they took it with. It can never be that light tan looking color that you see the picture of the boys when they're holding that dinosaur in that room. Or you just look up pictures of the house. Because matter of fact, the house is on for sale right now. They have the house for sale right now. You can look at the whole house and you'll see the real original, what the carpet's supposed to look like in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm like, they changed this carpet. I said, I bet because I noticed it was blood splatter on the baseboards. If you look at the baseboards, it's blood. That's why they put that Avengers poster thing next to the crib right there. Because if you look right there, it's a stain right there. It's a blood stain right there. They removed the blades on the ceiling fan because blood got on the ceiling, and they painted the ceiling because if you look at it, it's two different whites, and you can tell it looks like somebody painted it. You look at that wall next to the crib on the left side where you said some gunshots. No, that's a hole in the wall from somebody fighting. Because if you go look on the outside, there's no hole. It's a hole on the inside. It's handprints on that wall, all next to that window in that corner. It's handprints all up at the very top of the wall. You got to look at it real closely. You'll see fingers. You'll see the handprints. You'll see it looks like some kids drew on the wall. They got some pencil and drew right there where there was blood stains that make it look like somebody been drawn on the wall. That's why in the carpet thing, that's why all the furniture is on the outline of the room because they didn't put the carpet down all the way. That's why you notice, you think about it, all the furniture is on the outside of the room. Think about how it is. It's like everything stacks on the outside of the room. Those toys are new. They just went and bought those toys, just like those alphabets on the refrigerator. Right now. So check this.
I've heard somebody else said they just come with the tape.
Cameron, that picture of him, that picture of Cameron standing right there in front of the garage with that bed frame. That bed goes in a room inside of the house. Somebody else was living there. Somebody Hispanic. Just like they said, because when he walks out in the interview, when he's doing the interview, you can see all those Goya beans right there and stuff. Like Monica has food in her house. It's a ton of food right there. If you look at it right when he walks out the door to the left, it's a whole bunch of food right there in like a little cabinet part or something like that. And there is a can of concrete paint in there. They paint. I'm like, you know what? I bet they had to paint the concrete down there or something. They put the carpet up, so they're trying to cover up the blood. Like that's the best way to cover it up. So boom, and I saw that can. It's called Kilts, KILZ, whatever it is, paint or whatever. Because I've been, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you look back there, it's a can sitting right there. The thing with this crime is not real. If this makes any sense.
I understand.
It's like they
the
give you all the answers.
Died. Like he died.
I thought about that. I'm like,
what would they get from him killing him?
Okay, check this out. So I kept looking at these pictures. Do you have any pictures of Cash? It doesn't even matter which one.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of pictures of Cash.
These pictures. Oh my God! You know what? I'm trying to see who I want to start with because this is gonna mess with y'all heads. It's been messing with me for a long time, and I just been debating if I want to tell anybody. I've showed like my roommate. I showed lots of people, and I know I'm not losing my mind.
Okay, there he is.
Let me see. That's probably not the best one.
Okay, let me find another picture of him.
I'm trying to think which one because it's hard for me. It might be hard for me to. I'm trying to think of the best one I can show you without it actually being projected onto the screen for everybody to look at like very clearly. Unless everybody at home can pull up the same picture and blow it up in like whatever photo program you have. Because all these pictures of this child is not real.
What?
That looked like a program.
Go to this one, it's hard to tell because you have the phone. You should be able to see this probably. If you go through all the pictures with Trevor, they all look weird. Like, look at both of the boys. They look kind of weird. First off, okay, let me go back to this. I noticed that go to the one where they're sitting on something and one of them has a hat on.
One of them has a hat on?
Yeah. I can go from right there.
Wait, this is going to sound nuts. I think this is wrong. Are you trying? No, I don't even want to say it because I feel like
the news is messing with us.
Like, were they not really twins?
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing with that. The whole everybody that was on that street in the news, you've seen them in this crime, some part way, some form way or something on the news. Because if you notice, nobody's doing it. Everybody's laughing, everybody's smiling a little bit on the news. Even the police. You watch them when they're standing around, walking around, talking to each other. They have a daggone dog who's sniffing around, not going nowhere in one place. All that blood was on the ground. The dog can't track down where the body came from. Like, what are they doing with this dog? Like, they just look at the news. The news tells you because SP actually played the video that they tell you who did the crime in the news. They basically tell you who did it in the news because Peyton Yeager, that the pretty Caucasian girl with the blonde hair, she was like, one of the neighbors, they think they have a potential suspect who was caught running back here through the woods earlier and was seen. And what is what does Cameron say on the news? He said, yeah, I ran no socks, no shirt, no shoes. I ran down the street this way, then I ran back down that way. Right. That's where the woods is. What did Monica say? She said, yeah, my boys, they went up the street this way, and then they went around the little curve right here. Where's that? The woods. Who did Lydia Gilbert? What's her name? Lila Gilbert. She, the 18-year-old girl. She said that she saw one of the reported that she saw one of the relatives come out there early that morning or something like that, and then they went back home to their home close by. So she saw him. Saw him. She saw.
I remember that.
She saw him. He got caught running back.
And we had thought for a time that was Cameron.
Right, it was.
So
think about it couldn't have been Darian.
Of the belief that Cameron did this.
Yeah, for this crime. Yeah,
But I know
crime, but it's not. But it's.
I know that's what I'm trying to. What I don't get the other
part.
Look
at Darian. Pull up Antonice.
Antonice.
Yes.
I just passed her. Watch this.
If you could pull up a picture on your, because you can't. I don't know if you can show us, but you'll be able to see it. You need to zoom in and look at her face. And look at Darian's mom's face and look at Darian's face. They all have the same nose. She has the same nose with the same nose ring as Darian's mom. They are taking facial features and they're moving them around. They're making faces. There's another lady that gets up at the. Listen,
camera.
Listen, there's another lady that gets up at that community meeting after she gets to talking, and she gets up and she walks down and she talks a black lady, and she has really dark lips. And she has really dark face and dark eye. That is the face they use. And they took her facial features, Antonice's face, and they put them on her face and made it look like a Darian's mom. Because think about it, you've never seen Darian's mom. You have never seen Darian's face clearly. You have never seen him on the camera clearly. Why is this? Why can't we get a clear picture of Darian? Guess what? I watched the graduation. I watched their graduation 2021 and 2020.
Yo, you're dedicated.
It's on YouTube. Guess what? There is no Cameron Moore. He pops up. Unless he didn't graduate, and Darian didn't graduate either. I watched all of them. I watched all of them throw their.
So you're saying that this is not a true.
Wait, do they not exist?
No, they do not. Think about it. You have not seen. Listen. Go look at these
baby died.
No, listen. Go to Facebook and type in Trevor Gernon. He has 3 Facebook pages. The oldest one that he has, click on it, and I'm telling you, blow your mind. Is that boom? It's only one baby there. It's only one baby. There's no cash. It's only one baby there.
I knew that you were getting at that when you said, look at the pictures where they're him with the kids. They look funny. I was like, he thinks that they're not twins. They're just one of them.
It is. They're trolling.
So did someone die?
Listen. No, listen,
I'm
Trevor
wondering.
even has a
I am
picture on there.
like,
Trevor has a picture
I
on it that
believe.
says stay home, you can save lives. Trevor has a picture. It says stay home, like a coronavirus, but it's like, think about it. Stay home. You can save lives. And it's anybody can tell that's Photoshop. All his pictures, like look at his pictures. You be like, these are really
So, okay,
Photoshop. They
all
look
right.
bad.
Let's say I'm following you.
Look at she's about to look up Trevor.
Who did this and why? Who did this and why?
I couldn't tell you. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you because I started thinking that this is where it started at. I started looking at the pictures of the boys. Like, you have to go get the actual real pictures, like from Instagram. I went to like the sisters page where you can see them sitting at the table. Like, you can see them sitting at the table. Because this is one thing you can tell, everything that's real has a shadow or reflection. This, and I start breaking those videos down because when Darian runs by that car in the neighbor's driveway, guess what? There's no reflection of him in the side of the car. It's broad daylight. It's a big silver car. But if you look real close, you can see where a truck was supposed to be there, where they removed it at. And you can see the outline of the car, the truck right there. You don't, like, the video's fake. He was too tall. He made him look like he was like 6'5" or 8" running next to that car. It's like they pieced him in there. And it wasn't even him because he's not a real person. It's that's Cameron. Because Cameron actually owns those shoes that Darian is supposed to have on. Those Jordans. Like, that's Cameron. It's Cameron because that's why his hair looks so weird. So I started looking. I'm like, let me go look at these pictures. And I'm like, his face does not line up. And sometimes he looks real. Sometimes he looks like he's 2 or 3 years old. And sometimes he looks like he's 4 or 5. Like, they can't get it. Like, go look at all the pictures of Cash, and like, they can't get it together how big his head is supposed to be, if it's circular or if it's oval. Like, you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Pictures.
Hold on. I see the picture
hold on.
that you mean. This stay home, save lives. Like, that does not. That almost looks like a picture, and then someone like
it looks fake.
Cut.
Right.
And I don't know how to do it,
right.
but like
Photoshop.
That doesn't look
right at all. Look at all these pictures.
But like, why though?
I have no idea.
I was scared about what he's saying.
I have no idea. Hold on. Check this out. Check this out. This is what really started making me like, hold on, I'm not tripping. I'm like, so check this out. No, so check this out. Do you have the whole picture with both of them in it? You know why he has that hat on next to him? Because he has red hair up on. He's supposed to have red hair, brown eyes.
Yeah.
Right? His brother is supposed to have blue eyes and brown hair. Right? Because you really look at them, guess what? They don't look alike. So check this out.
They're not identical.
Right. You're right. So it's easy just to go ahead and to get away with this. They can make him look like anything. So check this out. He has red hair up under that hat. You know, I know he has red hair. Go look at him holding his supposed sister hands at the funeral before they go to the funeral. He has red hair. He has a head full of red hair. Like, why is his hair red? And he just left from down there. His hair was just brown when he was down there. No, it wasn't. It was red. You be like, oh, his hair is red right here.
Well,
and he looks.
I'm in agreement with you on that, because at one time I said he looked like Cash, and
right. Like, sometimes it looks. Go look at the pictures of him and his sisters. They don't even acknowledge each other in the pictures. Like, they're not. They're like, it's pictures with them all together, and they're all looking different directions at the camera. Like, everybody's looking off to the side or up or down or something. Like, and then Cash is too small. Then the next picture, he's like a lot bigger. Then like they can't get it together how big the sister is compared to Carter, because at some point she's way taller than Carter. Then sometimes they're the same height. It's like, how? And this is like in the same time period when he left from there and they went to Disneyland or whatever it's supposed to be in. It's like, that makes no sense. And one weird thing, like, I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of weird stuff. Like, Melinda, she disappeared on.
Picture doesn't have a picture of it. Those are the boys.
She disappeared. Darian got indicted on the same day that Trevor got found. Then he got arrested. That's when Darian got indicted, and that's when Melinda disappeared with the kids from the mom's house on the same day. That's awkward. You remember that day when you reported you called that guy and the Jeremy guy was like, he can't tell you about a special program. What kind of program is he in that they can't tell you about? No ankle monitor. That's why I've been meaning to tell you. That's what I'm saying. I be all over the place. That's the program. It's the ankle monitoring program. If everybody overlooks this. Google Darian's charges, and you'll see a different sheet than what everybody's been looking at. The original sheet where it has his charges. The very last thing. Listen.
The guy told me the special program.
Right. Yeah. That's part of the name. It's EL. It's H/F ELM special program.
No, Kenny. No.
It says it. Go Google it.
No, let me tell you.
It's an ankle monitoring program.
No.
How much you want to bet?
Let me tell you. The special program is for when someone cannot, they are mentally, the word we used to call retarded or challenge. That's the special program. It's not the monitor. No. I know.
You gotta believe me. I just made a video on this.
You made a video?
No, I'm saying I
know this for a
I have like 75 pictures of this same charge sheet where it has EMS under kidnapping. Mr. Rock, it says remark. I'm talking about this is something everybody overlooked. Just Google Darian's charges, and you're gonna see a sheet with his face, and it's gonna pop up with all his charges. And it's gonna say ELM special. I know she's looking at it right now. It says ELM special program. Remark. It says remarks, Mr. Rodriguez. And it says May 16th. May 16th, 2021. And I think the time says like 8 o'clock or something like that, or something 8 o'clock at night or something like that. That's when he went to court. When he first got his charges and he got booked in.
Let me explain one thing to you, okay? Because I don't know where you're going with this, Kenny Earl. Because at first you had me all kind of in my feelings, like what you're trying to tell me. Just look at
it. Just look at everything real close.
So are you saying that there's no kid?
Right, because I was like, okay, I'm saying, you know what? Well, okay, well,
so
I'm like, Antoinette had to have found something in a row. Like, this can't be like everybody can't be in on this. And
so are you? And saying, that's when. Are you saying that Darian's mother was at that meeting?
She's not a real person. I told you they're piece of.
Okay, Kenny.
This
Okay.
Go look at the community
Kenny,
meeting.
I need
no,
you.
Listen.
No. Come here. Let me tell you something.
Do you want me to send you
I want you
evidence?
To call me. I want you to call me after the live, okay? Because if you're gonna do more investigating, please let me talk to you first. Because I don't want you to put something out there.
I know, I understand it.
Backtrack yourself, because I'm
not going to backtrack myself.
I want you to continue on this case, because this is a case. We call this our baby case.
I understand it. This is something I've been sitting on for months. That's why I disappeared. And I just been sitting on. Do I want to say?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. I
understand, because you don't want me to put.
You're not
I'm agreeing with you.
So I might as well tell in front of everybody.
No, I'm telling you right now that you don't want me to put anything out there that I'm going to go back and be like, oh, I made a mistake, and it's not a fact, and get everybody's feelings caught up, and then especially on your channel like this. Right. I totally respect it. That's why you saw what I wrote, and I said, you're gonna think I'm crazy, right?
Right.
And I was like, you want me to? I'm like, you're gonna think I'm crazy.
Okay.
And I said, but I know I asked several people. I'm talking about at least 15 people. I have brought them in this room in my studio, and I've showed them, because they all know I've been going over this case, and they have been like, what in the world? And I'm showing them these people side by side. I have a collage of pictures with these people, like one person's face, this person's face, then the person who was supposed to make's face. And he's like, well, look at that. I'm like, Antoinette, look at her nose, and then look at Darian's nose.
Okay,
so if you zoom in on Darian's face,
I'm going to say this, Kenny. I'm going to say this.
His ears missing.
I'm going to say this because I know that you're passionate. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
say
she saw what I saw just a minute ago. One of the pictures.
okay. Well,
You just got to go through them. You like that doesn't make sense.
This is a real child that did die. I'm gonna tell you that. You know, there is a Darian.
I can.
There is a Darian's mother.
Have you not questioned why you have not seen Darian's face clearly in any video, even from the news, even from the jail?
I have.
Do you know that video actually glitches and jumps just like the video?
Not a video.
Come again?
Not a video.
No, I didn't. I mean, you just said not a video.
I have seen Darian, not a video.
You have seen Darian?
Yes.
Have you ever seen children pictures of Darian?
Yes.
Okay.
I have pictures.
Do you? Okay.
Children pictures.
Do me one. Go to Mr. Pinkerton's page.
I don't have to go to Mr. Pinkerton's page.
Because Mr. Pinkerton has a picture. That little boy who he grows up to be, he has a picture with him at a Dallas football game, and he's a grown man. And it's absolutely that man that's next to Mr. Pinkerton is the pictures they are using to say that's young Darian. Gapping all, throwing up the peace sign and everything. He's throwing up the peace sign with the gap, smiling. It's the same exact man. And I promise you, if you see that picture, you're like, that is what they say is young Darian. That is the same man right there next to Mr. Pinkerton.
Send me that picture.
Come again?
Send me the picture.
All right. Hold on. Am I sending it to
the same number? 316-553-30.
Oh, I told you my phone is dead. I left my charger in my mother's car.
Here's a picture of Darian as a kid.
But it's right there on like once you go to Miss Pinkerton's page, right when you click on his photo pictures, it's right there. It's the first picture.
Let me take this picture so nobody won't be seeing all this stuff.
It's the first picture.
What's the first name of the Pinkerton person?
Kurt.
Okay.
That's Monica's stepdad. Kurt Pinkerton.
That's one of the things that was like, what? No, what?
So, did you send the picture? Did you send the picture? Y'all gonna make me get in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. How did you want me to send it? Because I can't send it through the phone.
You can't send it through the phone?
No, because I told you my phone is there. I gotta find the charger.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna send it. That's the only way you're gonna send it. I would give you my email address, but not on here. I can't do that. Is this the same kid right here?
I'm sorry, hold on. Let me get back. Yes, it is. Do you have the picture of him throwing up that peace sign?
Nope.
I see it.
Do you see the man that he's with, Cheryl?
He has the Dallas like a hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show me the picture.
Okay, let me get it on my phone and I'll screenshot it on my phone and I'll text it to you, SP.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go. Y'all gonna have to hold on and let me order some pizza.
Wait, so you're saying that the picture that SP just showed of that younger child grew up to be the person?
She has more pictures of young Darian. No, she has more pictures of young Darian. Watch. She's gonna be like,
I've got more pictures of Darian.
Because the picture she just showed and the picture I'm just looking at, they do not like they would be the same person.
I would say, did she have the one with him throwing up the peace sign with him just standing there?
By himself?
It still looks like him. It still looks like him. You gotta look at him. Look at his nose. Look at his face. He has a beard. He's grown now. You gotta slap a beard on him, throw a couple pounds on him. But no, it's absolutely him. It's absolutely his face.
Here's a picture of Darian.
I don't think so.
Do you have any because he has clear pictures when he's standing outside, going to school?
I don't have
So
that many pictures of him.
Because all the pictures I've ever seen, they are those same pictures. They came from that lady who made that video about Darian Mimi Brown son, Darian Brown or something it's called. And they show the video when smashing the camera or whatever, and the neighbor talking or whatever. And they show all the pictures of Darian when he was young. He's like in the kitchen cooking or something. A picture of him in like I guess his brothers, and he's at the park standing there throwing the peace signs up. He's in front of the school with his arms crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, with the gap and everything, because you look at that picture, that does not look like Darian. That doesn't look like the Darian picture that we have of Darian they show on the news. That doesn't look like this. You think so?
Yeah, it does.
The picture SP showed looks like
I can actually put these two pictures together and let you look at them.
Let me, because I have a.
You want to see it? Okay, hold on. Let me take this other picture and splice them together for you real quick.
Let me find my picture. I know how I found it. It's right here.
My husband gonna say, "Am I gonna get to eat tonight?" No, not tonight, baby.
So, Kenny, is anyone currently like in jail for this?
No, because I know Trevor's not supposed to be in jail either, because Miss Seagroves, not Miss Seagroves, Miss with Connie Ward, because you know she that was her, that was supposed, whoever the lady is, was her that day when y'all was talking about the mock trial and y'all was talking to her or whatever. That was her, because she commented about the mock trial. She commented about the mock trial.
Oh no, that was her. We know that's her.
She was on your channel before that, and I don't think she didn't say who she was, because I went back. I'm talking about I went through everybody's videos.
She was supposed to call and she didn't call, and then she complained about.
She called in one time when somebody said something about this lady started talking about a Mexican worker tried to kidnap a child or something like that, immigrants, and then she didn't like how the lady described the Hispanic person, and she called in and she was like something about being they pick our crops or whatever, and you shouldn't talk to people like, you remember that? Like this lady called in about that?
Yeah.
That was her. That was her. You can tell by.
I remember. I don't know what show we was talking about, but somebody did call in about that's not the way you would reference them. Like that would make them.
That was her.
And damn, what was our topic of discussion that day?
She's been on a lot of people's channels, but people didn't know it was her. She has the worst pictures of like to what I'm saying. Like they just look terrible. Like he's like, why he got on girl pajamas? It's really, you have to go through, even because that's when I started looking, because I never tried to look at her page until now. So I'm like, let me look at more pictures of you. Even when I went to the Melinda's page, it was like, what? You don't see her in a picture with them. And then they tease the face app thing, because what's the name he's used the face app in one of the pictures, and one of the daughter does, and they make them look like they're like some bald-headed man or something with a beard. It's like, I don't know.
So are you saying Monica's not a real person either? No,
because you actually seen her talk on the camera.
Oh, so you saying she is a real person?
Yeah. Oh, you know, she has Darian's name. Look at this. She has Darian's name written on her hand during the interview. That's why she's rubbing her hand. Look at it. Look at the interview. His name is written big on her. It's big. You can see it. You can see it's clear as day. Like you see it.
She was rubbing something.
Yeah, she was trying to rub that off her hand. It has a heart for the eye and everything on there. That's what really made me start going in and like start looking at stuff real close. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, why did nobody see? She has Darian's name written on her hand. Because I thought when you said that she was messing with Darian, I'm like, that is a lie. I'm like, whoa, I guess it is not a lie. That is a huge confirmation right there. But you watch the video.
This would take like such a long time though to like figure this out and to like put all these pieces together and like actually conduct this. But why?
can grab this picture real
I
quick.
have
Why would they do that?
News.
These people don't seem like
news, because I can tell you, I'm not going to say what other case I think. I've been spotted at, but I stayed on this case and everybody moved on to other cases. And I kind of spotted one of them.
I was going to pull it up, but
you need to look at this man. You tell her she needs to look at this man.
let me pull this picture completely up. If it goes black, y'all stay where you.
Let me find this.
I'm listening, Kenny, and I'm following. I just don't. I'm like, why? For what? Like
The news. I have no idea.
just to be like sensational and like ratings and views and.
I
I
guess
know they use
I
crisis.
have no idea. I couldn't tell you. That's why I said
people
I couldn't tell you. I
for
couldn't tell
fake
you why.
crisis. I do
Like
know they do that. But
crisis
my
actors and
whole
stuff.
purpose would be for why.
Because if you look at these pictures close, they're not really there together in these pictures. They look wrong. Like if you look, I don't know if people looking at some of this stuff on their cell phone, and maybe that's why I can see why they probably didn't see it. But I never really paid my attention wasn't really on. It was on like, let me make free Darian, help Darian get free, and then that was going to expose who actually hurt Cash. So it was like, okay, I was just hyper focused on what's going on around Darian. Then I just started looking at everybody else. When I was like, okay, I know
I get it. So you were trying to help him
yes,
as a
that's
person,
how.
and then
Yes.
through your trying to help him, you think that it's like
Because
some
because
odd
other people brought this up. Like, why haven't
experiment.
you seen a clear picture of Darian Brown walking around like that with his face being shown? He is a teenage boy. He ain't got no social media. Because what's her name? She even said something about it when she was talking to the neighbor. She was like, well, neighbor, she said, I got to ask you, like, it's kind of weird.
Look total different to me
Can I
than no structure. One is more
They don't look the
pointy.
same.
Does somebody have an email I can send, or can somebody email
And
me
one was
and I
wide. And no,
email them back so they don't have to put their email out there? If you want to email, I give you my email. Just send me a blank email or something, and then I'll send you this picture.
All right. What's your email?
It's Kenny, all lowercase, Kenny Earl 0101 at gmail.com. My birthday was the other day on the 1st, January 1st.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's Kenny Earl 010 Kenny Earl 0101 at gmail.com.
Yes. I'm gonna send you this
So,
picture. It has some of the
Kenny,
same
you
pictures
think-
that you
do
got.
think
It's
it
all
will ever be solved?
Hey, this
You
is
think it will
SP.
ever get figured out?
no. That's why they're trying to. That's why
Okay.
they're trying to do that thing with
Go
trying
ahead.
to make it seem like he's incompetent. He can't sign. That's why he can't sign paperwork.
Someone is asking you a question, Kenny.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you look like you looked when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay. And people say that I do too, but there is some features about me that has changed. As I'm looking at the pictures, good evening, family, everyone. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Miss Betty.
I'm kind of confused as to where you had me paying attention for a minute.
Okay. So you have the pictures of young Darian?
No, I don't. I'm asking a question for a reason. I cannot believe that a whole township would be involved in a make-pretend murder of a child.
Well, I'm about to see this picture.
I'm saying to you, I had put in the chat, listen to, you all were talking over top of SP, so you couldn't hear what you were saying. If the host is telling you, I know for certain, I know like facts, she deals with facts, then how anyone else can talk over her and say what her facts are not true. Now, I'm going to help you with something. If she says she knows for a fact that the mama is real and that the boy is real, then take that to the bank. I get what you have done. Excellent. If you deep dive like you have. But I just don't want to think, I know this world has gone bonkers. I just don't want to believe that we've gone off the rails so far that we will make believe a child was murdered for the sake of sensation to bring money to our township, to our I just wouldn't want to believe that. But when you look at those pictures, he had his hoodie on. And when you look at us as we progress, you know, when we were young, some of us, we weren't all that attractive. We got better when we aged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, let's be, I don't want to think that somebody would have gone through all of that to make pretend that I'm going to stay with the facts at hand that a baby was murdered. The news got involved, all of that. So everybody was fake. I'm kind of confused now. Thank you for taking my call, SP.
Thank you. Okay. Kenny?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of like, I
you
know.
need to see the picture of who's with the person with Mr. Kurt Pinkerton. You need to see this.
I do need to see it. I thought
because I brought my roommate in here. He's standing right here. He's looking at 3 pictures of young Darian and the picture of the person with Mr. Pinkerton, and he's smiling. He's smiling at it because he sees it too. Like that is the same, doing the same pose. He has the same gap and everything. His teeth are big.
You said it went through?
Like that, still in his mouth. Mm-hmm. He has the same smile. That is the same person. Like it's undeniable. This is the same person. Is it not?
What is the same person?
That's why I said, can I eat? Does anybody want
that little boy?
Let me email you this picture so you can see exactly what I'm talking about.
That's not Darian.
That I don't think. No, he's saying that.
No, you're saying that
that were used of the photos that were used that are supposed to portray young Darian are really not young Darian. They are of this gentleman who is now an adult. I believe that is what Kenny is claiming.
Is that what you think, Kenny?
Yes.
No.
Do you? So you do not have the picture of Darian in front of a twisting slide, and he's pointing. He has like a shirt that says "Universe." It's dark blue, and he has 2 fingers up, like he's throwing a peace sign up.
Okay, no.
Because I have that picture. I have the picture when he has like some kind of little jersey on or something, and it's like kind of yellowish looking picture in that lime green picture. Lime green shirt. These are all the same. They all came from the same place.
Let's see the picture. I'm
trying. How do I show it?
Put it up on the screen.
I can do it. I can.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
How much? I can't use my phone or anything. I only have a screen.
This is avatar. That's why you have to understand.
That's why I gave you my email for you to send me a blank email so I can send it to you. So anything I'm saying, you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from, because that's where it kind of gets lost in translation. I have a picture to represent everything I'm saying. I have something physical for you to see.
You have something physical. I have something physical too. I just want you to know, Kenny, I'm not laughing at you. I just don't want you to make a mistake of what you're saying, and then you'll say, well, why
you did go down to Houston? No,
I went to Dallas.
Oh, that was Dallas. Okay.
Twice.
Yeah.
I didn't go down there to look at landscape. I didn't go down there to look at landscape. That's what I'm you guys saying. Did we ever see the mama in person?
No, I didn't go down there to look at landscape. I didn't go down there to look at landscape. That's what you guys saying. Did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm just saying, did we ever see the mama in person? No. But I'm
What I'm
We
saying,
didn't see it, but did you get to see her in person?
what I'm saying is, I didn't go down there to look at landscape. So you can't tell me what I see
Yeah.
is not real.
I know. Can I
I
see
Yeah.
the
see.
picture?
Let me see if I can show the Dallas picture.
No, I want you. I want you to see them
And,
side by
and
side.
then I'm going to answer that
He-
question real quick. I see that. Kenny?
I don't. Someone asked me. Jennifer Cooley says, "You see it. Do you agree with him?" I don't think that that's the same person as that. The picture that SP showed of Darian, young Darian, the first picture she showed, that to me looked like Darian shrunk as a younger self. I don't think,
Can I just send this email?
respectfully, I don't think that
Until
that
I
person
I'll show you this
grew
picture.
up to be
Your
that
mind
person.
your mind is going to change.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Right. But
Now that Dallas picture you looking at, Cheryl,
I'm going to
when
show
you
you.
remove the mustache and all that off, is that because I thought he said you got to remove that, like that was
Yes.
added or
Take
something.
the beard off of it. I have a picture of him smiling in the same smile, same pose. He just like he's doing the same exact pose that man is doing in the picture. He's doing the same exact thing.
I may not be the
He's
best of like judging, like does it, I don't know, but I feel like
gonna be like, what?
I don't know. I feel like this is,
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
What is it?
I'm
Kenny
trying to
Earl?
visualize this person.
0101 @gmail.com. No matches for Kenny Earl 0101.
Kenny KENNYEARL 0101.
KENNYEARL
What's
0101 @gmail.com. No
Yes,
matches.
that is my email address, and I think I shared something from my Google Drive from that email address. That's my email address attached to my YouTube and everything.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna put it in my because I have a video and it's in the video. It's right now in the video on my page.
okay. Somebody was calling in. I'm gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna get my roommate to text it to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Kev.
Hello?
Yes, this is SP. You just called.
This is Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, it's my nap time. Y'all done woke me out. I can't put it together, but I'm just gonna say to Kenny Earl, I'm not giving no benefit, no doubt, no anything. I'm stuck on this one. But there is this thing called social experiments where they do create fake, elaborate things, and I'm not gonna say this is a thing because I would hate to believe they use a kid for a social experiment. But there is a thing called a social experiment, and it's simply to see, and they do plan it just elaborate as the Cash Gurman case. They say Sandy Hook was a social experiment. They say TeNika Jenkins.
Yeah, Gabby Petito is on there.
But it's just to gauge.
Well, I wasn't saying what he's saying could be true or not. But when you're saying that this person doesn't exist, that person doesn't exist. And I told him, I said, now wait, hold on, because now you lost me because I done went down there twice. So these people do exist.
Can we call and see if he's in jail?
No, it doesn't matter if he's in jail or not. He's in jail. But these people do exist. I know for a fact. I went down there.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not defending it one way or the other. I'm just exhausted. I need to nap.
I was just telling him, oh, he done left. See, he left. He probably gonna charge up his phone or something. I just don't see. He had me listening, and I wanted to hear what he had to say. But then, see, that's why when you call the police, they don't listen to you because you got stuff wrong. So I don't want him to go sounding like a crazy person. These people do exist.
I don't know that I would have shared that theory on any kind of national platform. I don't know.
No, he could share. He could share it. But
if the coworker gonna hear it, and they're like, "Yeah, she gone. She lost it all."
I'd rather for somebody to share something with me, and then later on we see what the truth is, and then we can examine what's true and what's not true. Because anybody can be, manipulated. You know what I'm saying? But
Harmony had a beautiful name, and we should have just talked about Harmony. Because 10-year-old got me over here thinking, sitting here smoking.
I'm telling you now.
I know.
His mom said she can't wait till this trial starts because she want to see how they gonna come up with fake blood at a crime scene. Nipsey Hussle got shot 10 times. No blood was in that parking lot. Take a look back at it. So when this man started talking this, I'm like, ooh. I don't know about if it's a fake person, real person, but I know a lot that people are learning to do with these computer screens and stuff.
Okay, Kenny.
So, that's what made me pique my interest.
I can share from the StreamYard.
Yeah. You can share from the StreamYard. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, okay. I can see StreamYard. I don't know if it's gonna be a trial. If Kenny Earl is
is this going to a trial?
Everybody in the chat think I'm saying this man is correct. I'm just saying I am exhausted with the whole Cass Thurman is not even a real person. That Darian is 45 years old and not 18. I was like, this is a lot. He should have gave us a little piece today and maybe a little piece tomorrow. But to put it all together is a little overwhelming.
He had me when it was Monica dressed up, supposed to be DB. I was like,
that's not what I said. That's not what I meant. That's not what I said. I said,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, I said they were together. I meant to say she was with DB. I'm sure.
That don't look like the DB though. I will give you that, Kid Earl. That does not look like DB.
Okay, he's putting a picture up there. Let me see what he's putting up there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like even aging. It doesn't look like the same person. Because you can tell from the chin. The chin is not the same.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Do you see this picture and this picture?
Because he put up the peace sign.
Look at his face. Look at them teeth right there.
Yeah.
Look at them lips.
Teeth.
Look at his.
I'm saying look at his teeth, but I don't see his teeth over here.
Look at his eyebrows right here.
African Americans, we do look alike, but
look at his nose.
No, that's not him. Oh my. I don't see it.
I don't think I fully see it.
I don't see
I can see some similarities, some likenesses in the features.
Look at the one with the white guy. Not to be rude by saying that, but Mr. Pinkleton, my bad now, the name came to me. Are we supposed to remove the facial hair and then compare the photos?
Yeah.
So this is clearly a grown-up person out of high school.
Yeah. I'm saying this is his childhood pictures.
The nose can spread. Only thing I noticed with the mom and him resemblance is that the little nose with the little dent in it, and the other one was wider. Then on the other picture it was more wider. Then this one has a more wider, but we changed over time. His I'm looking at both of them. And I haven't seen, besides what we were able to see, we haven't seen him in jail or no photo, just, And I know the news plays with people. the news be involved. They hired some crisis actors, but everything don't be quiet. Don't be to the extreme, because to play with us, maybe you're experimenting, but you pulling at my heart when you showing little babies. There is no reason for this to be like a story of one twin got killed. They got real twins in life and one died. What experiment are y'all doing? And this is not cool. And I don't like the parents. They wouldn't be involved. But he would clearly know if he had two or one. You see his two. Was they born on the same day? Well, the dad said they was. So he a crisis actor, Trevor. Rehab
You haven't
Trevor.
seen Trevor.
They're
You've
not
never
gonna have
seen
a
Trevor.
rehab person be a crisis actor. It's like a real job. You go through a screening for it, like Gabby Petito did, to be in that Sandy Hook. And forever, that tugged at my heart about those kids. And I was like, dang, when everybody started showing me, like, Mom, yeah, you didn't know? Look, Gabby Petito's on there. I started thinking, was that real or was it not? But one of the fathers said something that I would have said. There's no amount of money for me to come and tell you I am without my 6-year-old boy. So that made Sandy Hook seem real. But I don't live in that town to see what's with the school. Did y'all hear all the shooting? And I don't know none of that stuff to be exactly true from nothing but the news. But the news do it all the time. That's as far as I know and knowledge of anything. I know you can do a lot of editing, but it's hard to get clear.
All right. Zan, you in the building? We can't hear you, Zan. Lisa, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I'm done.
All right. We can't hear you, Zan. Okay. Cheryl, say anything else?
I mean, I exercised my brain tonight.
Okay.
I agree with thinking that it would be very sick and twisted, to have a child tragedy be part of like some weird, sick social experiment. Not saying that those things don't exist. I don't know enough to know if they do. I'm not that smart in that area. But I don't know.
So Kenny, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm gonna share one thing with you. I don't know why it wouldn't let me scroll over.
I'm gonna jump down now, SP.
All righty. Thank you, Cheryl.
I was gonna share one
You're
more
welcome.
thing with you, and that's it. But it's up to, you have to look at all these pictures, and that's the only way you'll understand what I'm saying. You have to just go in and look at them, and you'll see that they don't look right. Or something. You're gonna see that the daughter, his sister she gets small, and then she gets big. She gets bigger than him and smaller than him, and this is after Cash was supposed to have passed away. It's like she keeps jumping up and down how big she is. Like she's like very noticeably like bigger than him, like very, very tall.
Well, you know what, Kenny? People do play around with pictures and stuff. They put on filters and stuff to make them look skinny. They make them, lighting changes people's complexion and stuff.
Her age difference. She looks like she's 4, then she looks like she's like 10. Like it's noticeably different.
Okay.
But I'm trying to find this other picture that goes with this to show you what I was with Miss Benny had commented on. Because I have the original picture, but actually the meaning. Well, anybody can look up the meaning of it. I can show it to you.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
This right here?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that's what kind of program?
Let me see what you got. You gotta get it bigger. It says remark ELM special program. I don't know what kind of program. When I called and I asked, was I didn't look at the paperwork. What I'm saying to you is what happened. I called, and I don't know if we were live or not, but I called and I asked the clerk that Darian was arrested, and where was the paperwork at?
Yeah.
The clerk says it is sealed, and I said, why is it sealed? Because I understand of underage. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking what was the conditions the judge ordered, because he just can't just walk out of jail. So what did the judge order? I'm just asking what did the judge order? Because I was trying to find out, was he on house arrest?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share something with you.
Yeah, because I know the video talking about, because I watched it. I got it saved. I have it. I copied the video and saved it in my computer.
Okay.
I know exactly
so the guy says he was in a special program. And I said, what special program that you can't tell me what was ordered? Because he has, there's another crime committed. So was he under house arrest? And he said, no. I said, well, he's supposed to be getting diagnosed that he can't comprehend, comprehension, And he said that was the program, that he didn't understand the difference from right and wrong. That was the program. That's what the guy said to me. Said nothing.
Those are two different.
He's never, and I will repeat this, he's never, ever had a ankle monitor. Never.
Do you know what that mean? That where I brought that up at, that remark, what it means?
What do you mean?
Google it. Because that's what I was trying to find out. I had it screenshotted, but you can Google it. ELMS special is going to come up for Dallas website.
Hold on. Oh, goodness. I gotta order some pizza, y'all.
And I actually have the paperwork for that from when he was arrested for that car thing too. I have the paperwork for it.
I'm telling you for a fact. I know. I gotta order some pizza.
Yeah, but it was a different incident. Because you have to watch the community meeting. The lady that comes on and she was giving you the information when she was talking about cash. The neighbor didn't make any police reports.
Call me after this live. We gonna talk.
No, this came from your source. She came on here and talked to you.
What's that?
What I'm about to tell you.
But
I put her voice together with the video, who she is.
I understand that, but there's certain things I can't say on this live that I would like to tell you. I will tell you, and you can go back and tell people I said it or whatever. But I will tell you.
No. I mean, whatever you tell me.
But I'm not going to sit on this live.
Yeah, if
people
it's just
trying to nick and pick and tell me to say something on this live, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just trying to tell you, I know for sure. I know for certain. He's never been on a monitor. Let me try to see this Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Hold on, you guys. Kenny, can you hold on for a minute? Let me just order this. We'll talk a little bit more. Hold on. You can talk to the people, Kenny, okay?
Hey, y'all. It's my birthday on January 1st. Y'all having a good 2022? Miss Dawn, I have no idea. But I do encourage people to go look at all of the people's Facebook pages. The grandmother and the mothers. Thank you. And go look at Trevor's Facebook pages. Well, thank you, everybody. I can't. You're muted. What? Oh, hold on. Why can't I hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Oh, she's ordering pizza. I'm crazy. Thank you. But yeah, I wouldn't put out nothing like this, guys, if I didn't really contemplate on it. I've asked several people to look at all this stuff that I have. Like, I have a computer dedicated with all this stuff in here, and I got confused on what to do. I just sat here looking like, I don't know what's going on. But oh yeah, I'm going to have some real videos come out soon. That's I get stuck on points. I don't know where to go, like where to start with anything. And I just sit here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go break down person for person in this case, each person.
So
Make a video dedicated to each person in the case.
Okay. Galaxy and Star says, wow, this totally went left. Good night, Avalanche. Good night. Good night. Good night, Avalanche. Good night, Diane. Good night. They say good night, but there's 96 still up in the building. So thank everyone for the discussion. We did have a good discussion. Kenny's phone is be after the show. This is Tracy. Did you? So Kenny, I just watched your video. I see the resemblance in the pictures. Question is, why would anyone fake this? That's what I don't understand.
It's a lot of stuff like this in the news that, I mean, it's like,
well, I guess Lisa
I googled this today. Like, I actually googled like stuff like this and tried to figure it out, like why, like, or any other incidences where somebody probably seen something that was not, you know what I'm saying, not real or something. And
So what about the neighbors that I talked to? They seen the kids, they knew Darian. That stuff don't.
So I'm not sure if it's on your channel. Did anybody mention that all the neighbors decided they wanted to move from over there?
Not all the neighbors moved from over there. There was that one African-American man that I was talking to. He was a little bit offended when I came, and I said, hey, I'm just asking some questions. You don't want to answer some questions. You ain't got to. But we're just trying to find out what happened to this kid. And then he was like, oh, okay. He ain't moving.
So he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. But when people killing kids and then people noticing drug dealing and gang banging and stuff going on, of course I would move too if I could. But then people ain't owning them houses over there. That ain't the only broken down, house. It's just look broken down because she didn't take care of it or whatever. Where's my car, babe?
But you know what? This one's.
You didn't give it to her. Oh, but you didn't. You bring me my card. Of course. I know you don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want you to keep my card. Oh my goodness. He gonna go shopping or whatever. He said, I don't want it. Then why you bring me my phone back and not bring me my card? No. Kenny say.
Like, if it is in a realistic standpoint, I can tell you that Alejandra's husband and the neighbor Chris, they magically popped up during somebody's live when they went to go over there, and they were following her. And then the Alejandra girl got on the live all of a sudden, but you have to look real close. You see her husband pop up in the background. And she's a liar because Alejandra, first off, think about this. Alejandra says she knew Darian from 2017, 2018. She was next door. She was his neighbor. Right, guys? So check this out. She says he was a neighbor. And she said, the neighbor said, nobody knew who Darian was. He was running around terrorizing everything. So check this out. So she mentions him and says, my husband knows the guy who said his family was threatened or whatever like that. They're friends. They're neighbors. So she says that's her husband's friend. She used to live next door with her husband, next door to Darian, 2 years beforehand. They went to a community meeting. First off, she moved out of the neighborhood. Why is she coming back to this community meeting? She came to the community meeting, watched videos of Darian, and said she don't know why the police couldn't put it together that it was him. Well, why didn't she tell him that it was him? Because she saw him and she knew that he lived next door to her, and she said that he used to do all this stuff. Well, Alejandra, you know who Darian is. When they showed the videos, why didn't you say, oh, that's Darian? Because you know you was his next door neighbor. Because at first she says, oh, she was what did she say? She said she used to live 4 houses down. And then they pulled up in front of the house, Darian's house. She said, oh yeah, that's my house. Like, I used to live in that house. And then she said, hold on, Alejandra, you said you would live 4 houses down. She said, no, that number's this. No, I used to live 4 numbers down. Yeah, what are you're lying. You're lying, Alejandra. Just hush your mouth. But you're supposed to be his next door neighbor. Why didn't you tell the police who he was then all this time? You know him. You know this was going on for years, and you knew it was him. So why didn't you say so? Because she's a liar. The videos, the neighbor said that he touched his card and he went next door and he cussed him out and he said, go home, man. He called the police and he smashed the camera. The times on the cameras are wrong because when he smashes the camera, that's at 11:30. It says 23:30 or something. So that was before he touched the car at 1:30. The videos are backwards. So that's a lie. We just talking about regular case stuff. Why it's not Darian? I can give you a million reasons how they messed up. I can give you a million absolute reasons. Like, okay, dude, you got caught in a lie, but everybody else's head.
Do you need their attorney Harris's number?
When I call, they don't pick up. When I called the DA's office more than once, they said they don't know who Darian is. I've told you this. I think I recorded it.
What do you mean they don't see you? They say
they don't know who he is. When I call, they say I gave him the boy's birthday and everything. Y'all know
Kenny,
all of their birthdays. I
come on,
called the
man.
DA office. They told me. She said, I don't know. Nope. I said, so you don't know nothing about the 4-year-old that passed away on this date, Cash Gurney, and gave birthdays and everything. They say they had no idea.
I called and he's in jail.
When I called, that's what I'm saying. When I called, they said I called the DA's office. I try to call his lawyer, nobody picks up, or they say they don't. They tell me they don't know who he is. Sorry. Maybe they're saying it because they don't want any help from the outside. I don't know, from other people or something, or I don't know.
If you probably call and say stuff like that, they're probably. Like,
I didn't get past nothing. No, this is way before then. This is right when the case first started. They no information. I mean, I didn't tell them anything. They said, well, you have information about the case. I said yes, and they just told me they don't know. I'm like, well, who is it? I gave him the name. I gave him the correct spelling of the name. I gave him his birthday, address, and they was, oh, we don't know who that is. The lady kept saying, I don't know. Nope.
Somebody's saying that they even seen DB in a jail video too.
They seen him clearly in the jail video. Where's this jail video? So
everyone was in on this, Kenny, because
how is he in the jail video? He's like in the psych ward in the jail.
No, he never was on the psych ward. No.
The North Tower.
Well, yeah, now.
That's what it says. Like even on the sheet, the booking sheet, it says the booking sheet.
Is that where he's at now?
From that, it says from the piece of paper I have, this says he's skipping along somewhere.
Darian Brown is in jail. Let me see.
That's what I'm saying. Did you ever look up what that program thing says at the bottom of that paper?
Mm-mm.
It takes you right to it. It's Dallas site. It's a Dallas site.
What does it say? I can tell you for a fact he'd never been on house arrest with an ankle bracelet.
Maybe it's a typo on Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez's part, but ELM special program, electronic whatever monitoring service. Only thing pops up is that and something about computers for Dallas website and it tells you that it's a special program for people. I don't know, special whatever, something before they go to court or something. On special release or something.
Special release?
I had a screenshot.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it was in my video. I had it up on the screen. EL. Because I found that out like a few months ago. I was like, what is this ELM remark special program mean? I think nobody just paid attention to it. They just overlooked it because they're just looking at its charges and seeing, probably gasp at how much it is for them to get out. People was really focused on the charges and not the remark. And that's like the time that he went to court that night. It was like at 8 o'clock or something. Yeah, it says, okay, the electronic monitoring program was designed to provide very intensive supervision to high-risk bond cases. Dallas.org, they got it on here. DallasCounty.org.
Mm-hmm.
But you should check out the video with Monica with this with Darian's name on her hand.
I didn't know what she had on her hand. I couldn't.
You got to screenshot it and flip it.
I probably will. I will.
All
right. Well, we'll be talking, Kenny.
You want to give me, you want me to give you a call later?
Yeah, you can. I've got 2 other people calling tonight. You can call.
Alrighty. What's a good time?
You can call me right now. Whenever your phone charge up, you can call.
Okay. Can you give me the number, please, ma'am?
It's 316-553-3056.
What's the last 4 again?
3056.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, family. We are going to, this is Wednesday. So Wednesday is really wacky and crazy. Things is happening. People are coming out. And we want everybody to, if you have something on your mind, we're just not going to agree with you just because we hear what you have to say. Now, we want you to tell us what you're trying to tell us. Now, we're listening and we're trying to figure it out. We take everything in consideration. But when we know a fact, we know a fact. And that's all we want to kind of just keep it facts. But I love Kenny. He's working on that case. And I want to hear everything he has to say. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for staying and hanging on there in there with me. And my husband's getting hungry. He said they said 95 minutes. 95 minutes before they come deliver the pizza. He said, I'll just go get it. LaKendra came on board. LaKendra, I do got a ticket for you. Here's your ticket right here. 516-633. Kenny, here's your ticket. 516-633. You got the other half of that. Then we got Cheryl C. 516-632. That's all the tickets I got there. We had some people calling in, but we always take the panels on there. And I think that was Lisa, and Betty on there. So we got Lisa, and then we got Betty. And I want to put always on their lives so I'll know. Let me go take that back out. Let me take that back out. Oh, snap. So we'll know. I got them right here. All right. So we'll know. So when people say, that person won, yeah, that person won because they came on the live. So I got Cheryl, Kenny Earl, and LaKendra. And I really love Kenny Earl coming on here. And here's Lisa and Betty's number right here. 516-631. Lisa and Betty. They both called in. So that's what the L is for when you see a circle. It's because they got tickets because they came on the live. So some people say, you know what? I'm on a budget. Well, there's no cost to come on the live, call in and get involved. And I want to appreciate Kenny for coming on and exploring our mind and blowing my mind up. And some of the things that I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I'm never going to talk down on somebody or what they think or what they believe. But some things, that Kenny has been coming up with the information because he's staying on it is so. So not everything, but some things. And that's just with everybody. You're not going to get everything right. But I appreciate you guys rocking it out with me. Thank you guys for showing up. I'll see you Friday, 5 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, Friday, 5 p.m. Central Time. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Thank you guys.